Alex Legrand edits my videos. Or Legrand. I don't know. One of the two. Alright, what's up guys? I haven't posted in like 2 months because I made a bunch of PSA grading videos and then PSA shut down. And after I got them all edited and everything, so kind of just quit. But I'm back, and today I'm going to do a PSA submission preview, or reveal, I guess. I got these back recently, and there's a few separate orders actually, but they're express orders and super express orders all just combined in one. And they're not separated or anything, I'll just say as I go. But yeah, so first card I got back was a LeBron Topps rookie, and I'm actually shocked that this got an 8. I was thinking it would get a 6 or a 7 because if you look at the centering there, it's like miscut. It's not even off center. The bottom of it looks way miscut. So an 8 is awesome. This used to be a BGS 8 maybe. Yeah, I think I went BGS 8 to Topps 8. So yeah, that was a really good one. And I sent that through Express. And then we got a Justin Herbert Prism rookie. I sent this when Prism came out, sent it through Express, and just got it back. It got a 9. I'm not completely sure why. I think the corners down here aren't perfect. Centering's a tiny bit off. It looks pretty solid, but this is a hard set to grade, so a 9's average for this. This card's not very big. It's like, I don't know, $150 maybe. And yeah, I sent that through Express as well. And then this card I bought off eBay. I paid $900, I think, and I sent it super express, or maybe I paid $800, something in that range. Came in and it just looked amazing, and couldn't find anything wrong with it. Came back at 10, and I actually just sold this for $2,000 or $2,100 or something like that through Twitter, so I don't have to pay any fees, which is really nice. But yeah, that was a good one. And then this one's the worst of the order. So I opened a few of these premium sets like you saw in my last video, and this was a different box I opened. And I thought it looked good, came back an 8, and then I realized after looking at pictures, there's a giant printing bar right there, or a print line, whatever you want to call it, across the bottom of the card. And it like blends in. I usually would notice it, but it like blends in with the design kind of since it's at the bottom, and somehow I completely missed that. So yeah, that was just me being an idiot. That's out of 199, and yeah, it was tough. Then the other one came back at 9, which I was kind of surprised by because these just looked amazing, but people have actually had tough grades on these so far. I've been seeing a lot of 8s and 9s come back, so I'm not sure what's up with that, but that got a 9. That's still a good card. It's probably like $1,000 or so. And then I actually I ripped this the day Optic came out on Target's website. So Optic hit Target's website and released, and came in before Optic hit any stores or released anywhere else. So I ripped this and sent it express to PSA so I could be like first to market. I think it's like a pop 3 right now as I'm filming this, but that will skyrocket soon, and I plan to list this as a 3-day auction on eBay. And then also ripped this in the same box. I pulled this in the same box, and it came back at 10 as well, which is really nice. The pink border that you get from Target blaster boxes for Optic, and I think I'll be able to get like 700, 800 out of this maybe. Tough to say, just trying to be first to market, so price will go way down on this, but if I sell quick, I'll get a premium for it. I bought this roll on eBay, paid maybe $900, maybe $1,000. Came back a 9. About what I expected. Centering isn't perfect. I think there's something wrong with the back. I thought it had a shot at a 10. I wrote it down as a 9.5 on my sheets, which always just means it's somewhere in between. And I actually got that from Elite Code 3, if you ever watch him on YouTube. He's been doing that for like 10 years, and back in the day I started doing it with my PSA submissions, writing down what grades I think they're going to get beforehand, and I've liked doing that a lot. A top Shaq Gold rookie. This was a huge card at a point, maybe like 3 months ago when Shaq shot up, and now prices have cooled off, as I expected. I'm okay with an 8 on this one. This is what I was hoping for. It has a I don't know if that can even pick up. If you can see that, there's like a mark down the side of it right here. And yeah, I mean, that alone is going to bring it down to an 8 at least, but everything else on the card must be pretty close to perfect. So I got an 8. A Joe Montana Topps rookie came back a 6, which is a really solid grade for this card. It's what I had wrote down as expected grade, so I'm happy with that. I have a few of these at PSA actually. That's a great card. Iconic football cards I like a lot. There's a Topps Walter Payton rookie. Also came back a 6, which is again a great grade for this card. Looks really clean, and happy with how that one came as well. I bought a lot of this in I bought somebody's collection of like for football, I bought like 1965 Topps to 1988 Topps or something like that. So a lot of these cards that you'll see are just from that. There's a T. Higgins Prism Checkerboard. This isn't even mine. This is a Quarantino, or Nathan if you know him from Twitter. He works for me, and he had me send this one in, and it came back a 9. I haven't even looked at it to figure out what's wrong with it, but looks like centering may be a little bit off. But yeah, it's a solid card. That's a really cool parallel. Now we're getting into some big cards here at the end. There's a Juan Soto Bowman Chrome. Prospects Auto came back a 9. This was cracked from a BGS 9. I think I paid like $3,500 for the BGS 9. Came back a PSA 9, sent it Super Express, and I think I'm valuing it somewhere in the 4,700 range. I'm hoping to get 5,000 for it ideally. So the market's not there yet, but I think it's going to get to 5,000 this year. I think he's going to come back. He was hurt for a while, or something like that, and I know his prices were down, but he's coming back now, and I think his market's going to go up as the season goes on, but we'll have to see. There's a really cool one, Trout Cognic Topps Update rookie, came back in 8. This was cracked from a BGS 8. Kind of was just hoping it would get in PSA 8, but I cracked it and it ended up looking really good. The only issue is one of the corners on the back, you probably can't even see it, but it's a tiny dent right there. And I think that's what's holding it back. But other than that, this card actually looks really great, and I'm tempted to keep it, but since it's an 8, I'm probably just going to get rid of it and look for a 9 instead. I think the markets on this is close to $5,000 as well. So that's a cool card. And then the last card is a monster. A Khabib Topps UFC Finest Refractor from 2013. Came back a 10. Thought it was going to get a 9, and was actually hoping it would get a 9 and not an 8. Then grades popped and it came back as a 10, which is just an absolute giant card. Pop 1. All the other grades are lower, either 8 or 9. And I mean, this card's huge. It's impossible to put a value on it, but I think saying that it's in the 5,000 to 12,000 range isn't completely unreal, especially with UFC Prism coming out now. I think the Topps Finest and Topps Chrome cards are going to go up even more. So this card's amazing. Really happy with that. Oh, and then I also got one more I forgot about. A Pete Maravich 1970 Topps rookie, came back at 2. It has a crease on it, so not a shocker there, of course. But this card is just sick. I love this set. I have a bunch of these at PSA, 1970 Topps and 1969 Topps, and actually I have some that popped that's going to be in the next video. But yeah, this card's great. A 2, I mean, it's obviously low grade, but it's about what I was expecting, and has a really good eye appeal, just some crease issues, and you can see there's some, it really doesn't show up on the camera well, but there's a lot of stuff going on here, so 2 is not bad on that at all. And yeah, that's all. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm going to be posting another PSA reveal coming up later this week, most likely. Adios.